Creating a list in HubSpot is one of the easiest ways to organize your contacts and reach out to the right people at the right time of their buying journey. Instead of manually sorting through hundreds or even thousands of contacts, HubSpot can automatically group them for you based on the criteria you choose. In today's video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about creating an active list in HubSpot. So let's get started. Once you're into your HubSpot account, click on the CRM and then scroll down to segments. This is where you can find lists in HubSpot. On the segment index page, click create segments at the top right corner. The first thing you need to decide is which CRM record you want to base your list on. HubSpot's let you create lists based on different CRM objects such as contacts, company, deals, tickets, and other records. But for this tutorial, we're going to segment our contact list. So we're going to select contact. Once you've selected your preferred record, click next in the top right corner. The first thing you should do is name your list. Type in the name that clearly states what the list is all about. So think about your naming convention. If you don't already have one, I will recommend you creating one because it will make it much easier for you to find and manage your list as your CRM grows. And if you don't know what a naming convention is, check out the HubSpot Resources Center to learn more about it. Now that we've named our list, let's add our filters. Think of a filter as a way of categorizing your list. How do I put this for you to understand? Okay, so even though we're creating a contact list, we still need to tell HubSpot which group of contacts in our database should be included. So click add filter and then choose which property you're going to filter from. But for this tutorial, I'm going to go with delete status. Then I would leave the operator as any of, and I would select open and in progress because those are the list status value I want to filter my list by. But just keep in mind that the delete status option you have in your HubSpot account may be different from mine, depending on how your HubSpot account has been set up or customized. Next, you will notice that there is another option in group one, which includes and slash or option. I promise you that I was not going to skip anything about creating an active list and HubSpot. So let's understand what and slash or option is all about. So if I pick and, this means that every condition must be true before a contact can be added to this list. Let's say, for example, I can add another filter for contact owner and then select a contact owner. That means a contact must have a lead status of open or in progress and must also be owned by the selected user before HubSpot can add that contact to this list. And if I change the and to all, the contact only needs to meet one of this condition. So if the lead status matches or the contact owner matches, HubSpot will add that contact to this list. Let me know in the comment section if that was clear. I really want you to learn and follow along with me, okay? I don't want you to come to my channel and leave without learning anything because my goal is to make HubSpot easy for you to understand. That being said, let's head back to HubSpot so that we can finish creating our active list. You will also notice that you have an option to add another filter group. So think of the filter group as another set of criteria. The first group we created was based on lead status and contact owner. Now we can create a second group with a complete different set of filters. For this example, I will add another filter group based on lifecycle stages. And then I would leave the operator as is any of and then select lead and subscriber. And also within the second filter group, you still have the option to use the and slash or condition if you need to further refine your audience. So you can add more filter group if the list you're creating requires it. Once you're done setting up your filter, click next, then choose active list. For the description, I love using the Breeze AI in HubSpot to generate it for me. So it saves me a lot of time. However, if you decide to use the AI, take a little moment to like review what it has generated. Make sure the description accurately reflects your list and matches what you're trying to achieve. And if this list is a part of a marketing campaign, you can also associate it with that campaign. Finally, click save and process segments. Congrats, because you've just created your first active list in HubSpot. On the top right corner of the list page you just created, you will notice that the use an option is available. So this lets you use your active list in places like workflow, marketing email, customer journey analytics, custom report, and other HubSpot tools. And if you ever need to make changes to your list, simply click edit and update your filter, then save your changes. And that is it. You now know everything you need to create an active list in HubSpot. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more HubSpot tips. I would love to hear from you. So let me know in the comment section if you were able to follow along and if you were able to successfully create an active list on HubSpot. Thanks for tagging along. I will see you in the next video.